How long have I worked at Mount Vernon High School? So I came to Mount Vernon High School in 1992. So this is my 26th year at Mount Vernon High School. I worked in the district for 32 years. I was at LaVenture Middle School 6 years before I came to the high school. How was my experience at Mount Vernon High School? It's been 26 years of a lot of fun. I've had many students. You figure, 2 semesters, a couple hundred students each semester. I can't do math very well, but that's a lot of students. And I've had a wonderful career. I can't imagine teaching at any other school. I've gotten to meet a lot of really cool students over the years, and I've established a lot of friendships, which I am still cultivating, and it's just been great. I couldn't ask for anything better. What was it like being a basketball coach? Well, I coached boys with Mac Frazier from 1986 through 2000, and so 14 years. That was a pretty amazing ride. I remember at graduation just a couple of days ago, inside the gym, it was just packed all the way up, obviously, for graduation for the 2018 graduating class. And Mac Frazier was sitting right next to me at graduation, and I kind of poked him and I said, "This is what it was like in the '90s when we were coaching basketball." I mean, the rafters were it was all the way up to the top with people there to watch really good basketball. We had really good athletes, and it was quite fun. And of course, it's more fun when you win, and there was a lot of winning going on, and a lot of really good players, and they would have done anything to continue that tradition. I actually have a few best friends at the high school. My very best friend is my wife. At the high school, since I've known Mac Frazier for 26 years, actually 32 years, we got hired the same summer, and looks like we're going out together now too. He has been my longest friend, I guess, and everyone in our department, in the social studies department, are really good friends. I've known Tori Swanson and Mike McCall ever since they started teaching here. Mike McCall was my student teacher back in '99 or 2000, something like that. And so, I have really good connections, really good friends, and our department, I couldn't ask for a better group of people to work with. They're just fantastic, and they would do anything for you. And actually, there are a lot of us in our department, we go on vacation together. We work together and we play together, so it's pretty fun. Lifelong friends. I started to experience that probably about 10 years ago, where I would have students in class and they said, "Hey, you had my mom in class," or "You had my dad in class," and then I started thinking, I don't think so, because that makes me seem pretty old. And I always told myself that when I started having the grandchildren of students that I had in class, that it might be a good time to get out. And even though I don't think that's happened yet, I would assume that it would probably start happening soon. But it's been really cool. I had a student that came in here a while ago, Bailey Wells, and her mom was in my class years ago. And it's just kind of interesting to be able to have those kids in class whose parents I had in class. I really enjoy that, actually, and it's fun. It's fun getting to know their children. But do I have any pet squirrels right now? No, not at the moment. We've raised many squirrels. In fact, Bailey just brought in a ceramic squirrel because she knows how much I like squirrels, but not at the moment. How many bells do I have? Well, over the years, I've collected many bells. I use them to get the class's attention. I currently have one bell. We had an auction in here recently, and people in our department got quite a few of those bells. Why do I hate watermelon gum? Because I think that I would rather be poked in the eye with a sharp stick than smell that. It smells like a dead skunk on the road. I love watermelon. I don't like watermelon gum. It's pungent. I don't like the smell of it. There have been students that have chewed watermelon gum in my class, but they were only in here briefly. My plan leaving high school is I will no longer be waking up at 5 a.m. Every day is going to be a Saturday. I'm going to go fishing a lot more. And I'm going to take showers at night and not in the morning. Well, the brown paper bag, every graduating class, after they walk across that stage, gets to hear the secret about the brown paper bag. Now, the brown paper bag is this long, drawn-out story that happened to me many years ago, I believe when I was 11 in Bellingham. And it was significant in my life, and of course it's been significant in the lives of many graduates at Malvern High School. I might be directly responsible for probably hundreds of people graduating only because they wanted to stay here until they heard what was in that brown paper bag, and they know that they have to go across that stage. I had students the other night before graduation, please, Mr. Stromer, tell us what was in the brown paper bag. And I go, you have to walk across that stage. And if you walk across that stage and you're still on the stage and you say, hey, Mr. Stromer, what was in the brown bag? I will pretend that I don't know you. I will not tell you what's in the brown paper bag, but I will be going to graduations for at least the next 3 years because I have the current freshman class will be the last class that I will actually know. And so I still have 3 more graduations to go to, and I'll be at your graduation.
Hey Stromer, this one's for you. Thank you.
Mr. Stromer, this is Josie, and this is Rachel. We had this class together with you in freshman year. Thanks for making it fun, and we want to know what's in the bag.
Hi, Mr. Stromer, it's Thor. I really appreciated that you've taught me world cultures last year, and I enjoyed learning about different countries of the world. I'm really going to miss you. You were an amazing teacher. You're a staff favorite to me, in my opinion. A question I've always had since last year is, what's in the brown bag that you got? I've always thought about it. You said you got it from a movie theater, and I'm like, there must be something special in there. But I've always wondered, and if you could let me know, that would be great. Thank you.
Hey Stromer, I don't know if you remember me, we had class freshman year, and then this year I was in current issues, but I dropped it. I remember freshman year you were a great teacher, just wanted to shout you out, and thank you for everything that you've done for MVHS.
My name is Jera, and I want to know what's in the brown paper bag, and I like your mustache.
Hi, this is Julissa Fernandez. Thank you, Mr. Stromer, for being a great and funny teacher.
So this is for Mr. Stromer. I'd like to say thank you, Mr. Stromer. Scott, I guess is a better way to say it, for being a lot of things to many of us. For a lot of us, you're like a little brother that we can pick on all the time and just play along with our jokes. And you're really good at that. But also, more importantly, you're like a big brother, somebody that we all want to be like. You're like a father that's always there for us that we can count on for house projects or going dump runs. You're a great friend. I had the opportunity of having you as a teacher and as a coach, and a lot of what I've done here in my career and at the high school is a result of your guidance. And I know there's a lot of other people that feel the same way. We're going to miss you. You've kind of been like the North Star for everyone here at the high school, and it's going to be impossible to replace you. So thank you, Scott, for everything you've done for me and for this school.
Hi, my name's Cameron. Thank you, Stromer, for being the best teacher ever and for making me laugh all the time.
Thank you for being the best teacher I've ever had, and my name's Danny, and thank you for being the best teacher I've ever had. You made me laugh, cry, and very angry, extremely angry. Thank you for everything you've done for me.
My name is Donna Evans. Thank you, Stromer, for making me fall in love with basketball. You're the best teacher ever. I'll miss you.
Hi, it's Ruby. Thank you, Stromer, for being so awesome and never mixing Raina and I up. We'll miss you.
Hi, Scott. Or goodbye, Scott. I think the last time we did one of these video tributes was for somebody who's dying, so I hope that's not the case for you. So don't die. Come back and see us. The other one I think I wanted to say has been really great teaching with you for like 25 years. I know that in 1992, Hal Ellis told me when I applied to Mount Vernon, they'd had an inside hire, so they hired you before they hired me, but at least they hired me before they hired Taeyeon. So have a great retirement, and good luck, and don't be a stranger. Bye.
Scott Stromer, what do we even say? Thank you for holding our students accountable and teaching them how to write letters, because you were so kind enough as to make sure they could write a letter to get back into your class. Thank you for making us laugh and for teaching us so much about all of your various interests like goats and squirrels and opossums and raccoons and metal bending, etc. I hope you have a wonderful retirement. Hopefully you don't get too bored, and best of luck to you with your Stromeworks project. Come and see us, and hopefully we'll get to share some more laughs with you. Thank you, Scott.
I'm pretty sure you only passed me because you like my grandpa, but that's okay. Still love you. Goodbye.
Hi, Mr. Stromer. It's Jaden. Thank you for being the best teacher I had.